Social Security, 6,054,000 people. Well, that's okay, maybe that's possible. 90 to 90, 99, maybe it's possible.
Yeah, I say maybe some 90s, maybe.
It's a lot of people though.
99, okay.
But people that live to 100 to 109, 4,734,000. Wow, that's a lot.
That
means
a
over
little
100
crazy.
years old, there are 4 million people. I don't know too many. I know people that are doing great in their 90s, but not too many people over 100. But over 120, from 120 years old, people that are 120 years old up to 129, 3,472,000 people. Wow.
Wow, literally, wow.
Because the record is like, I think it's one person, a woman, lived to 127, but they have 3,472. Okay, but now we're going really in. People from 130 years old to 139 year old, 3,936,000. Wow. I wonder if people are getting paid with all this. I mean, are these checks, and that's what we're checking right now.
We'll find out. Let's
people
find out.
People from 140 years old to 149 years old, 3,542,000.
Wow.
140 years old.
Yes, I'm not even sure that people could even claim records anymore, guys.
And beyond now we're really going, because we're looking to break the record by 25 years. People from 150 years old to 159 years old, 1,345,000. These are by the way, these are in the computer files. This is what they do well.
Okay.
They're super. I asked Elon, who are these Doge people? He said they're super brilliant computer people and they love the country. It's simple. Wait a minute. People from 160 years old to 169 years, 121,000. So 160-year-old people. 170 to 179,000, 6,087. But now, let's go into the real numbers.
Let's get the real ones.
From 200 to 209 years old, 879 people.
That's a lot of people,
210
guys.
years old. I haven't met any of them.
Me neither. Never.
And if I did, I would bless them. I would worship the ground they walk on. 210 to 219 years, 866. From 220 years old to 229 years old, 1,039.
That's a lot of people.
And then you have two people.
Oh, true.
From 240 years old to 249 years old, one person. And there's one person that's 360 years old.
Mandatory. I believe
That's just that. And then, where's the money being spent, right? Let's go into that for just a second.
Let's do it.
$520 million for a consultant on the environment. It's called Environmental, Social, and Governance Investments in Africa, and mobilize private sector resources. $520 million. Somebody got $520 million for an environmental. Sounds like an environmental study. I've always been one that paid a lot of money for my environmental studies, but I paid like $50,000, not $520
Something like
million. $520 million for.
Yeah, guys, you could have probably got whatever was being done. You could have probably got for a much better price. But I'm guessing that they. We're expecting the people that were going to be doing this environmental study, most likely we're used to getting US dollars.
Gee.
It wasn't their money, so they were like, yeah, whatever.
$25 million to promote biodiversity, conservation, and promote licit livelihoods by developing socially responsible behavior in the country of Colombia. Well, it's nice, $25 million going to Colombia.
Okay.
For something that nobody ever heard of.
Right, exactly.
$40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. $40 million. $42 million for Johns Hopkins, great place, to research and drive social and behavior change in Uganda. $42 million. What about us? What about?
See, when you said Johns Hopkins, I was like, okay, wait, hold on. This may be a good program, okay? But then they were like, nothing to do with us? Nah.
Social change in our country. $70 million for a center at Purdue to research university-sourced, evidence-based solutions to developmental challenges. I mean, these are massive
I
numbers
mean-
on things that nobody ever heard about.
Well, hold on. The Purdue one doesn't seem like a stretch. Like developmental challenges. I mean, there are a lot of people in the United States of America who have these type of challenges. That one doesn't seem a little as crazy, the cause, but the number is a little wild. The number is wrong. You could take that down to maybe 7.
Challenges. I mean, these are massive numbers on things that nobody ever heard about. $10 million for Mozambique voluntary medical male circumcisions. $10 million for
What?
circumcisions in another country.
Okay.
$9.7 million for UC Berkeley to develop a cohort of Cambodian youth with
Jesus
enterprise-driven skills. In other words, let's teach them something about enterprise. What about our people? Can we teach them about enterprise? $2.3 million for strengthening independent voices in Cambodia.
What does that have
$32
to do
million
with?
to the Prague Civil Society Center, which is a very liberal group of people. Wonder how much of that money came back to the people that approved it. $14 million to improve.
Exactly.